in terms of personal taxes, is 2 months away.
And if you're looking for some legal tips, you're in the right place. Our next guest is Mark Kwan, the author of Be Smart, Pay Zero Taxes. He's also a financial expert. Good morning, Mark. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me on the show.
You know, Mark, you got my attention when you said pay zero taxes.
Me too.
So I'm all in for that. But your strategy to get rich and stay rich is called buy, borrow, and die. Explain how that works.
Well, it's actually not my strategy. It's from the University of Southern California. It's 30 years old. It's the strategy that billionaires have been using to build wealth and pay no taxes and die tax-free. I've just spent almost 20 years in the financial industry. This is my fourth book. And I spent the last 4 years proving that anybody of any American can do it. It's a simple strategy. You can start with stocks ETFs. You simply buy them and you never sell them. If you never sell them, you never pay capital gains taxes. If you take a low interest loan from them and you fund something else, you never pay taxes on that money. You circumvented the tax system twice. And then when you die, you get a step up in basis and you pass all those assets to yours tax-free, and then you teach it to your kids.
Well, you talk about avoiding, quote, dead money and investing in the, quote, 5 pillars. I mean, what are those?
Okay, so I only invest where I can take a loan secured by the asset because I don't want to kill the cycle of buying and borrowing. So we use 5 assets: stocks and ETFs, life insurance, real estate, cryptocurrency, and even gold and precious metals. We simply buy the asset. We never sell it. We borrow from one asset to fund the other asset, and then we can borrow from those to fund the others. As long as we never sell it, we never pay taxes, and we die. There's, again, a step up in basis on all those assets, those 5 pillars, and we can pass all the wealth to heirs tax-free. And you can actually start this strategy with $100 in a brokerage account, so anybody of any income can start it.
Interesting. So we know that if a person has an S Corp or LLC, they have to file with their taxes by March 15th. But personal tax filing, we know that is traditionally April 15th. But what are the biggest mistakes that people make doing their taxes?
I think the biggest mistake that people make is just relying on a CPA. A CPA usually is, they don't have time to educate you for 100 hours on the tax codes. The idea is you need to understand the tax code yourself. The book is 49 chapters. It's very simple and easy to understand. That's hard. The books, you need to understand it yourself. You need to be the quarterback of your own finances, and then you come to your CPA and see, I want to implement these strategies. These are the tax codes that I want. Can you help me with it? And a lot of CPAs appreciate that because they want to bring value, but they're just in tax season. They just don't have time to sit down and educate. But you have to really be the quarterback of your own finances.
That's true. So you have to do your homework outside of tax season, so that way you know what plays to call before April 15th.
Very much.
We appreciate it.
Yes, Mark Kwan, thank you so much for your great insights. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.